Venezuela, a land of breathtaking natural beauty, but also one scattered by political turmoil, economic collapse, and a massive unrest. A fascinating but complex country which we are stepping into today.
Welcome in another vlog here in Venezuela. Today we are in Coro. It's a small city and it's famous for its big dunes, deserts close by. There are big dunes and they reach all the way to the sea, so that's the plan of today. Let's go! So, a little bit of background explanation about the city of Coro. This used to be the first capital of Venezuela and it's one of the oldest, or even it is the oldest city in Venezuela, saying it's the first city built by the colonizers, by the Spaniards.
After walking through some very bustling streets, we started to reach the dunes soon.
We're about to enter the sand desert, the first dunes. So you can see immediately the landscape changes and it gives the Sahara vibes. So we're inside the desert right now. As you can see, only desert around, Sahara vibes. But it's not that big. Well, mine just say it's really, really big, but I think that's a bit exaggerated. It's not gigantic, but it's really cool. It's really beautiful and definitely giving Sahara vibes. So right now we're walking to the desert and me and Roberto, we want to go to an oasis, but it's a little bit very far. So we're trying to lift, trying if we can see to stop a car. It's cola lifting in Venezuela. But so far, it doesn't seem a lot of them are willing to stop. Lift truck leader. How many kilometers away is the oasis?
I don't know.
So we just got dropped off by the friendly people from the car. There are 3 workers who are going to the port to sign some kind of deal. And yeah, they gave us our cola, they gave us all lifting, and right now we have to go that way, where the beautiful beaches are. So we basically got stuck at the next stop. This is our next stop. We're just over here, Rob is sitting over there. Luckily we have a little bit of shadow. So I've been here already, sitting here for the past hour, I think, without any luck yet. So yeah, we just need to pray. Really pray that we find a caller, that we find a car that's willing to hitchhike us towards the next little town over there where our beautiful beaches are. Yeah man, after how much time have we spent here? An hour and a half? Oh, shout out to Maduras.
While our driver was speeding like crazy, we were fully enjoying the beautiful scenery around us.
The beautiful little town of Arequipa. It looks like a really beautiful, quite rich town here on the peninsula, Falcon. And yeah, let's walk a little bit around. The houses are very colorful. It's said to have beautiful beaches. Let's go and see it for ourselves how it is. And over there we have the lighthouse of Arequipa. That's what we decided to go towards right now. It looks really beautiful, so let's explore it a little bit for ourselves. We've arrived at the lighthouse we wanted to see from Arequipa. But let's see if what the lighthouse is about, if there's an entrance. Let's just go and have a little view of the lighthouse. Oh dang, this lighthouse doesn't have a door. That's crazy. I went all around the lighthouse and there is no door to enter it. Like, how do people enter this lighthouse? There is literally no door.
Later, I found out to protect the lighthouse, there's a secret tunnel from one of the surrounding houses to go inside the lighthouse. Then it was time to leave this mysterious lighthouse and explore the rest of this colonial town.
You can see the beautiful colonial houses. Some are really well maintained. Some are not that well maintained as these ones. Some are maintained and all and just a ruin, which is a shame. But yeah, this used to be a beautiful town, but it went a little bit to desperation, like most of Venezuela, to be honest, right now. So in the middle of this town, we found there's a little church, a little colonial church, but sadly all the doors are locked, so we can't really see how it looks inside.
And while we were hiking the coastline, we started to leave town
and find some really big abandoned structures. And over here we have what looks to be once some beautiful beach. I don't know exactly what, but some beach. And let's see if we can enter it and see a little bit what it was about. I entered the abandoned buildings. Dang, you still have some old jump castles here. This is just gigantic. There is a second floor as well. Okay, let's see if those stairs are still usable and go upstairs, go to the second floor and explore what there is to see over there. Okay, just as the first floor, completely abandoned, nothing left anymore, no chairs, literally nothing. Downstairs there was just some jump castles and that's about it. A giant swimming pool over there, we're gonna explore it in a minute. So this is the leftover of the abandoned swimming pool. It looks like it used to be really beautiful, but even a bar over here to have cocktails while you're sitting in the water. Yeah, that must have been awesome back in the days when it was still in use. Probably, maybe it's from before the big crisis in Venezuela, when Venezuela actually used to be one of the richest countries of the world. Not just Latin America, but from the world. Now it's one of the poorest of the world. Yeah, that swimming pool must have been very, very beautiful when it was still in use. What a shame to see how all these beautiful things just went to a big waste. The one on top of the slide, the water slides, I found the name of what the park once used to be. Multi-Adventure Park Paraguana. Let's go explore those climbing towers. That's what is left from this once gigantic beautiful park. This used to be once very cool. They had climbing walls, you could go up here, or they had gear where you could climb over as well while you were attached to the rope so you can't fall. Oh, and then the big zip line towards the other tower. But the zip line, I'm pretty sure if you hang on it, they will just all crash down. The towers itself, they still look in a decent shape. That wood is still very strong, that's awesome to see. But the cables in which you attach yourself to be safe with the muscatons, they're all down, so it's completely unsafe to use right now. So yeah, here we have some views from on top of the tower. I climbed up the tower, but yeah, there's not much to see anymore other than some dust and some rests of what once used to be something really, really beautiful. Let's go down again. Okay, I'm gonna say bye, ciao to our what once used to be beautiful adventure park and continue my way along the coast. So right now we're doing back the cola thing, the hitchhiking thing, and we're next to the airport. This is the airport. Even the town is so tiny, only a couple hundred people living here, it has an airport. Because I guess the very, very rich people come here to guide surfing. Right now there's no traffic, so I don't know how many hours we'll have to wait and hitchhike before we get a ride, but let's hope it's soon. So this time, only like 30 minutes, and only the second car passed, we got our hitchhiker collar, and it's the same person who brought us here. It's literally the same one. He's returning. We just happened to be there as well, and he's taking us again. What a friendly person he is.
All along the beautiful coastline, it's full of abandoned houses. Probably of so many people that had to move away after the 2017 big crisis here in Venezuela.
We're entering back in the region of the sand dunes of Coro. So that means we're almost back in the city, the end of the ride, and then we're gonna explore a little bit of the old city center of Coro, which should be really interesting since it used to be the first capital of Venezuela. And our friendly driver is taking over there. He was so friendly, he took us there, he took us back. That was a big coincidence that he had to go to there, and we catched him on the way back as well, but luckily. And for once, we also didn't have any problems at the police controls. They just let us through every time. That's other than usual. So right now we're walking through the little streets of Coro, a little city of around 200,000 inhabitants. And yeah, a lot of the houses here had a little bit of colonial vibe. And we're walking towards the city center to see how the center looks like. But in general, it's not really a city vibes because they're not a lot of big apartment buildings, more like houses like this. Just everywhere, that's how it mostly exists. And on some nice streets they have nice colors as well. We found a beautiful entrance bow into the old city. Yeah, this one looks really gorgeous, it's nice, let's sit for a while while enjoying this majestic beauty from communism. So after passing that beautiful Arc de Triomphe, we are really into the colonial old town of the city now, of the city of Coro. Yeah, it looks really beautiful. It's not that well maintained like most of Venezuela. With the crisis, didn't have money anymore to maintain the things to the right standard. But you can see this one used to be a beautiful and rich city. just a block away, we're more in the city center, and you can see the city is way more vibrant, way more alive over here. Lots of people on the streets. The buildings just still have a beautiful old style. You can see the shopping center that's over there. That's usually from that's probably like from the 1980s or something. It really gives out that vibes. But that's so beautiful as well. It all has the old vibe from 1980 and nothing got updated ever since. Look what they have here in the shop. They have a snake on run. A snake on alcohol. And it's good for a fracture. If you break something, it will help with it, they say. Like, I don't know if I can believe it, but it's really cool to see a snake in this. This is going to be the end of this vlog here in Coro. I hope you enjoyed it, wandering with us to Coro, to the colonial town, to everything, to the sand dunes, the beautiful sand dunes, and to the special village, the small village of kite surfing on the peninsula of Falcon. I hope you enjoyed it all. And yeah, if you did, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Ciao guys, hasta la próxima.